together and welcome. We are going to dissect Copilot in Microsoft 365 applications in modern work, which we all use, love, and benefit from. And we are going to start obviously with Excel and are going to move from one capability of Copilot through the other to the next one, what we can do with Copilot in Excel. And today in our scenario, we received a piece of data. We might have extracted it from our ERP system and not really have any clue what the data is that we have at our hands right here. We can tell from the header that is customer transactions, but no more than that. AO financial data, presumably from the AO group from our company. But if I have to present and analyze beforehand what we have over here, I might appreciate some assistance, especially if we have many positions. So without further ado, let's use Copilot in order to do exactly that. We can access Copilot on the menu ribbon and open it on the side over here, or we can access it from the cells. For right now, I do prefer to go by the side, which you are probably very well aware of. So right away, we have a couple of starter drums that we could utilize, but in this case, let's just plainly ask him, please give me data insights. So, and then let's see what he does. Right away, we do see that he's working on it. The table is highlighted. And by the way, very crucial that we have all the data in the table. It needs to be in a table format so that Copilot can actually use and analyze it. So this has taken quite some time. I'm going to explain to you right now. We have gotten one insight over here. We have amount shipped, not invoice including text by assigned user ID. So right away we see there's a correlation apparently of which user is handling how much volume or money or value of some kind. And if you go further down, there are a couple of suggestions. So can I see another insight? Yes, please do show me another one. And now it's instantaneous. So it took a couple of seconds more earlier because it was analyzing the full scope of what the table can tell us right away, so that when we ask follow-up question and demand more, it will not have a delay for us where it has to go back and analyze it again because it has already completed that task. So right now we can prompt one insight to the next one without giving it anything specific. But if we were looking for something specific, we were fully available, we were fully able to ask Copilot and he would provide it for us. What I want to do right now, since I am in this scenario going to present it to management, presumably, I want it to be all in a grid, right? I need it in an overview. And luckily, it's already suggesting that it would add all insights into a grid for me. So as you see, he opens a new sheet and all the insights that were available generically, maybe not all, but the most crucial ones that it has decided right now, are going to be added in this grid and dashboard overview. And now from here, I have the capability to fine tune, to edit, to ask, to see, is it showing what I wanted to show? Do I want it to change a couple of things, right? Maybe there's another insight, there's way more to be analyzed over here. And on the bottom, we are going to move this a little bit in order to display the full numbers. We can see correlating pivot tables to the chart. So if we change something in the pivot table, obviously the chart would be affected. Right here, I am only interested in a selection of Schmitz, Becker, and Schroeder. And if I change that over here, the entirety of the grid of the table is going to change. All that has been affected by that, which is right now, you see, we only see the overview of Becker, Schroeder, and Schmitz again. And I could fine tune it and change the graphics to whatever I need, even in terms of brand design, right? Because maybe I have a corporate common thread that I want to follow when I'm showing it to my management. So I'm good for here for now, right? I could do some editing later on. Then we could jump back to data. That is useful if we have a worksheet that is very vast, right? We could have many worksheets, maybe up to 50 or something. And if I have a specific table, because within a sheet, there could be multiple tables, and I might just be talking about one specific table. Jumping back to the data where this is sourced from will help me to quickly navigate Excel and find where I have initially started. Obviously, if I'm going to change some data over here, the dashboard will also be affected. Another thing that I want to highlight is that in many Microsoft 365 modern work apps right now, a couple of functionalities that have been present before Copilot are going to be collided and merged with Copilot, which we see over here. Analyze data has been around, and of course we could use analyze data in order to get those insights that we have just in natural language asked for. However, if I have a specific question or just want to interact with Copilot on where to start, I could jump in between back and forth. It just depends on your preference and proficiency, basically. So overall, I would say this is a very nice starting point in order to understand what kind of data you have over here, and also to jumpstart building a dashboard or graphics within seconds by explaining to Copilot, if you need to, what you want to see and what you need to see. Obviously, over here, we have relied on suggestions and have approached it very generically, but that is just the creative part of Copilot, giving us something to work with from the beginning if we don't have that much of an idea on where and how to start.